General Hospital spoilers reveal that Sam's funeral has officially been scheduled, marking a deeply sorrowful and shocking event for her loved ones in Port Charles. Although everyone has tried to prepare themselves, the overwhelming grief and emotions within them seem to erupt as they are faced with the reality that Sam is gone forever. For her family, especially Dante, Lulu, Scout, and Danny, each moment of the funeral brings back unforgettable memories with Sam, deepening the sense of loss they are experiencing. Lulu feels as though she owes Sam, who sacrificed herself to save her, while Dante, who was once very close to Sam, is torn apart by the vivid memories of her. The love and sorrow rise to the surface, making the funeral not only a moment to remember Sam, but also a time for everyone to express their hidden pain and unspoken emotions. Tension and sorrow are palpable, as each person at the funeral carries with them stories, memories, and deep feelings for Sam. This funeral is not just a farewell, but a moment for everyone to confront their loss and try to fill the emptiness Sam left behind. At Sam's funeral, Scout and Danny are visibly shaken by the sudden loss of their mother. Each word of farewell and every tear shed by loved ones feels like a heavy blow to the two children, especially Scout, who was so close to Sam. The overwhelming grief and tension become too much for Scout to bear, and she suddenly faints during the service, leaving everyone present in panic. This incident escalates into a medical crisis as people rush to revive Scout, while also worrying about her health condition. For Danny, the shock of seeing his sister collapse only adds to his pain and fear, leaving him feeling more lost and empty than ever. The already somber atmosphere of the funeral becomes even more tense and anxious as everyone focuses on Scout, fearing that her condition might signal a more serious medical issue. The Davis family is facing the greatest nightmare of their lives. The pain of losing Sam is not just an immense loss, but also a chain reaction, causing new incidents that fracture and strain the relationships among family members. For Alexis, the shock is too much to bear, and she struggles to keep herself together. Day and night, the pain gnaws at her, pulling her back into alcoholism, a vice that haunted her for many years. Although she had worked hard to overcome it and rebuild her life, this time, Alexis feels as if she is being pulled into an abyss from which there is no escape. She collapses under the weight of her grief and failure, turning to alcohol as a way to numb an unrelenting ache. Alexis's state causes deep concern in the family, but for Christina and Molly, it is beyond painful. Watching their mother destroy herself, Christina and Molly feel powerless and lost. They understand that this time it's not only Alexis who needs saving, but they themselves must find the strength to confront their own deep-rooted pain. Though the sisters have had their differences, this tragedy brings them to the realization that they need each other more than ever. In the face of crisis, Christina and Molly recognize that they must be a solid support system for one another in order to help Alexis navigate through this dark period. The new connection between Christina and Molly is not just ordinary solidarity, but a profound understanding and empathy. They decide to set aside past disagreements and work together to help Alexis overcome her despair and regain control over her addiction. Christina and Molly start creating concrete plans, from staying close to their mother, intervening when necessary, to seeking professional help. They are unafraid to face the challenges and difficulties on this journey because they know the Davis family can only overcome this crisis if everyone is united and strong. The renewed bond between Christina and Molly becomes a powerful source of motivation, helping them not only cope with their own pain, but also paving the way for Alexis's recovery. Every step they take reflects love, perseverance, and the determination not to lose a loved one. Viewers will witness a Davis family that, while submerged in grief, rises resiliently from loss, where each member finds strength through connection and deep familial love. Lulu is haunted by Sam's death, and this sorrow has etched itself deeply into her mind, causing Lulu to develop a range of complex emotions and new traits. The guilt weighs heavily on her, as she knows that Sam sacrificed herself to save her. Day by day, Lulu is drawn into a whirlwind of torment, reliving every moment with Sam and wondering if she deserves to keep living. This obsession is not only a mental wound, but also affects her attitude and behavior, making Lulu more sensitive and vulnerable than ever. When Lulu arrives at Sam's funeral, the atmosphere becomes tense and uncontrollably chaotic. Although she tries to stay calm to pay her respects, the overwhelming emotions she has repressed for so long suddenly erupt, leaving Lulu unable to contain herself. She breaks down in a fit of grief, and her raw, emotion-laden words turn the solemnity of the ceremony into turmoil. Family members and friends attempt to console Lulu, but her outburst stirs up deeply buried pains in each person, causing Sam's loved ones to be swept into a storm of emotions. Sam's funeral suddenly becomes a place for confronting and expressing wounds that have yet to heal, as everyone around feels the loss and pain enveloping them all. This turmoil reflects Lulu's exhausted mental state and serves as a reminder that Sam's loss will continue to reverberate, leaving profound impacts on those she held dear.